What's happening to Christopher and Inhouse is not an isolated incident, and it deserves close attention and real oversight. This is Midlothian, a small town just outside of Dallas, Texas. In places like this, patterns matter because when bias takes root, it shows up across the system, not just in one moment. The Ninhos family learned that early. After moving here following a house fire, their sons were jumped at a park by white kids yelling racial slurs. When police arrived, none of the white kids were arrested. Instead, all of the Ninhos boys were handcuffed, while the others laughed and drove fast. Later, their youngest son was placed on juvenile probation, not for committing any crime, not for fighting, but for witnessing a fight that over 40 other kids were present for. He was the only one punished. So by the time July 16, 2025 happened, when Christopher was attacked at Midlothian Community Park by a group of white youths using racial slurs and claiming to have a gun, this wasn't new. It was familiar. And when Christopher defended himself, the system didn't ask what led up to it. It moved straight to life-altering charges. Now, here's why this context matters. Because this small town outside of Dallas, Texas, has a recent documented history of racial incidents that reinforce this pattern. In 2020, photos resurfaced of a Midlothian ISD school board member wearing blackface at a 2012 Halloween staff party. The incident reported by outlets like the Dallas Observer, raising serious concerns about leadership and the racial sensitivity of this town. In 2018, racist videos involving Midlothian students went viral, forcing district officials to publicly respond. Evidence that these attitudes weren't isolated to one family. In 2010, Black student athletes transferred out of Midlothian program after reporting racist behavior from teammates and other students. So when people ask how Christopher ended up here, the answer isn't one night. It's an environment that has repeatedly failed to protect certain kids while punishing them more harshly. That's why this case deserves scrutiny. That's why oversight matters. And that's why we cannot treat this as isolated. Self-defense is not a crime. Don't trust your local sheriff's department.
We begin in Midlothian, and a family terrorized at home in the middle of the night after nearly losing the roof over their heads due to a fire that investigators say was no accident. Fox 4's Alex Boyer is up first at 5 and joins us with the scary surveillance video. Alex.
Yeah, Casey, as you might expect, of course, this was certainly a scary situation for that large family who was asleep inside of their two-story Midlothian home. Thankfully, one daughter happened to be up late. She saw a flash outside her bedroom window. When she looked outside, she saw flames coming up the front of the house.
This is all on fire right here. This main fire, another high fire right here.
Burn marks left behind on this two-story home located off McAlpin Road in Midlothian serve as a terrifying reminder of the sinister act that ignited here on Tuesday.
I just feel like, oh my gosh, what would have happened if it got in the house?
21-year-old Malia Rivera is on summer break from college. She was up around 1 Tuesday morning when she noticed a flash outside her bedroom window. Rivera went downstairs to investigate.
I came halfway down the stairs and I seen this window right here just lit up in flames, and I just ran and got my dad.
Surveillance video, later reviewed by the family, captured what appears to be a young man in a hoodie pouring gasoline around the front door, windows, and garage. He then lights it on fire and runs down the street out of camera view. Rivera called 911 and woke up her dad.
This whole thing was up in flame too.
Wow. And so what did you use to be able to?
Water. I had big cups of water. I just grab them. As I fill cups up, I just fill pots up. I just start filling stuff up, running in, switching them.
Midlothian firefighters arrived and were able to extinguish the rest of the flames. Luckily, the fire never made it inside the home. No one was injured. The family has watched the surveillance video several times.
I think they're crazy. I think, like, in my mind, I'm like, what made you even do this? It was in the middle of the night. Like, everyone had just turned all their lights off. Everyone is sleeping. The kids are sleeping. Everyone's sleeping. Like, I'm like, when you planned this out.
Daryl Wilson says the family plans to move.
My kids don't want to stay. My wife don't want to stay. You know, they traumatized. And it's a hurting thing for someone to come to my home and do this. And I feel helpless as a father. He's lucky I didn't catch him. He better hope the authorities get him. That's just how I feel.
And the family tells me at this point they really have no idea who could have done this. Midlothian police say this is being investigated as an...
Welcome to Nothing's Off the Table, the show where politics, culture, and current events collide, and we say what everyone else is thinking. I'm Noel. This is my partner.
I'm Roy Adams Jr. Give us a like, subscribe, hit that hype button. Make sure you stay to the end and get the survival tip of the day. And make sure you go out here and sign up for Culpability app.
Absolutely. And then you and your community can help keep each other safe. Man, let's get into this nonsense. If this isn't a page from the 1950s and 60s, this is racist doing racist shit. And of course, it's unacceptable. It is absolutely unacceptable. And clearly from the various videos that we've seen, this is a pattern of behavior that members of the Midlothian, Texas community are absolutely okay with. They are absolutely okay with it, because one of the first things that I thought about when I saw the clip of this monster trying to set this house on fire was, I'm sure there are other people on that block that also have Ring cameras. So the Midlothian Police Department doing their investigation, along with the fire department doing their investigation, they should be moving right along without a whole lot of issues, just from going door to door asking the neighbors, can they have access to their Ring cameras to see where this fool ran to.
Shouldn't be that difficult, right?
It should not be that damn difficult at all. At all. It should not be that difficult. And unfortunately, I would not be surprised if it was a neighbor.
I mean, it's probably somebody who lives around the corner. They didn't drive up there.
Absolutely. Man, if this isn't some modern day Ku Klux Klan MAGA khaki pants torch carrying imbecile doing stupid ass shit.
Yeah, it's somebody's son or nephew. They know who it is. They probably found out real fast. They probably knew who it was really fast. But
absolutely. But they're not gonna. Of course, they aren't coming forward.
I mean, but based on the other young boy, you can see it's a pattern that's going on. Like in the first part, that kid is in jail right now, like with a no bond, because he defended himself. It's video out of the attack out there. We can't show it on YouTube, but it's video of them attacking them. And
that's man. Like, why the young man, the young black man who defended himself is having to deal with consequences for defending himself against a crowd of Neanderthals that are bullying and beating him, trying to beat him because he's just being himself is beyond me. Like, the Midlothian Police Department, what are you doing? Are you perpetuating racism in the community? Are you co-signing it and allowing it to take place? Is that what you're doing?
Of course yes, of course they are. This is what they want. This is how they want their community to exist. Like the kid was showing the evidence about the school system. They wearing blackface. Kids leaving the football team because they having issues. Just think about this. And look, I want you to understand, I live in the DFW area. Midlothian isn't some way out.
No, it's a suburb of Dallas.
It's not no way out, boondoggle town. Yeah. So what I want people to realize, I want people to wake up. I think a lot of us is waking up. I don't know if everybody has though. That look at these people you're dealing with. This is not some because how the news reporter reported, like, you might think it's some,
a one-off.
Or even I'm talking about the town. You might think it's some hick town that's way.
Oh yes, you think it's somewhere in the rural parts of Texas. No, this is This
is
is an actual suburb of Dallas.
DFW. This is like a bedroom community of the DFW. Driving this is nowhere way out in the rural.
Yeah, this isn't one of those little towns that has one gas station and their local burger spot. It's none of that. This is a town. That has major retail stores.
You see the black man's house?
Yes, he has a beautiful house.
This is a city where black people started to, as black people get successful, they want to matriculate and go different places because with gentrification, like the city of Dallas is very expensive to live in, right? So
correct.
So you go out to these bedroom communities and
absolutely
you
try to
their
buy
community is telling their community is sending strong messages there. We're the Klan out here.
Yeah, we don't want you. Clearly, if we did additional research, we could probably find out that it was and is still a sundowners town. They don't want your melanated self. I don't care how successful you are, you and your family, you have a daughter that's in college, truly living the American dream. And I'm using air quotes when I say that. They're doing it right. This is a family that's doing it right. And what I mean by right is you have two parents working, providing for their family, their children. It sounds like the parents have done all the right things to help get their kids on a trajectory of success or toward success. And it goes back to something that you've talked about. It doesn't matter how hard we work or how much success we're able to achieve. There are still some folks out there that want to have dominion over Black people.
Look, in fact, our success is a major threat to their psyche. We're not supposed to be succeeding through all the trials and tribulations that have happened and been placed upon Black people in America. That's a part of it. Is that
how dare you be successful?
How dare you do better than me? And I have a built-in advantage, right?
Right. Yeah. How dare you have a nice house or a nice car, or you have
a career.
A career. How dare
you're not supposed to have any of this in their minds. And unfortunately, a lot of people have been rocked to sleep or willful ignorance, like the Black MAGA people who swear ain't no race. Like, what world are you living in? Like, I've met Black people myself who've told me they've never experienced racism in America.
And and I tell those individuals, good for you that you have never experienced racism in America. But the other part to that is, just because you haven't experienced it does not mean it doesn't exist. And if you choose not to want to see it, that's on you. But I'm going to take a page out of Harriet Tubman's book. More enslaved people could have been free had they known they were slaves. And Harriet was like, you know what? Don't follow me. Stay there. But just know I'm carrying this pistol.
That's a fact. But when somebody says that means they're just ignorant of America. Because for you to live in America is structured around racism. Like,
absolutely.
And I'm talking about, I've met people with degrees.
Yeah.
Tell me
absolutely.
This. Like teachers, educating people. Well, a woman has told me, a Black woman has told me this before too. And I have to tell her, man, you don't understand America. You don't even understand where you live. Okay.
There will always be some folks that will choose to be asleep. That will always be. When Harriet Tubman was trying to help folks free themselves from the civil rights movement, when Dr. Vivian and Dr. King and So many others were working to help stand on humanity and to get us to understand that we deserve better and we can move differently.
All right, so look, before we get to the survival tip of the day, I want to say y'all go look up Christopher Niehaus, see if y'all can support him, because he's sitting in jail right now. And all he did was defend himself. His family needs support. Google them, see if they got anything out there that you can do to help, or just even send a message or what have you, because they're up against a system. Excuse me.
Are up against the system. We need all of our support and all of our help. They need prayers, but remember, faith without works is dead.
All right, let's get the survival tip of the day. Let's go.
Absolutely. Our survival tip of the day: document, organize, escalate. And what it means is this: when harassment happens, especially racial harassment, your first move isn't confrontation, it's structure. And this is why that matters. Harassment thrives in isolation. Patterns matter more than single incidents. Documentation turns he said, she said into evidence. Organized communities are harder to intimidate. And this is how we need to use it today. Number one, install visible cameras and keep footage backed up. Number two, log every incident: date, time, witnesses, screenshots. Number three, save text messages, notes, and police report numbers. Number four, loop in trusted neighbors and community leaders. Number five, escalate formally if necessary, whether it's HOAs, if you are in one, city officials, civil rights organizations, legal aid. Number six, record everything, whether it's conversations with law enforcement, whether it's conversations with folks that you are engaged with. I'm saying record it, whether it's an audio recording or audio and video recording. Bottom line, protection isn't panic, it's preparation.
And man, go live somewhere where they want you to be.
Facts.
Like, go live in a community that would embrace you, because when you go live at these communities that don't want you, you're still boosting up their community with your money, your finances, your talent, right? Take your talent to some place that would appreciate your talent.
Facts, and more facts.
Sign up for Culpability. We appreciate it. Like, subscribe, hype the channel. We out.
Welcome to Culpability, where taking charge of your personal safety is now in your hands. If you ever feel threatened, then use our SOS feature to instantly activate video and audio recording, ensuring your safety. Your emergency contacts are then immediately alerted with real-time links that include your exact GPS location. They can then see and hear everything in real time and offer immediate assistance in emergencies. More than that, you can also look for resources, post your daily experiences, and create safe private circles for your friends and teams to join on Culpability's socially responsible platform. It's everyone's responsibility to be responsible, so don't wait anymore and download Culpability now.